Good morning and welcome to Lao Daily News, broadcasting live to you from our capital via team. My name is Ulam Pa, and today is December 13th, 2012. Let's transfer to our weather correspondent for today's forecast. Good morning, Pisana.
Good morning, Ubangampan. Today's forecast is looking gorgeous. It will be 18.3 degrees Celsius and partly sunny, just like yesterday and the day before. Here's the forecast for the next month. Back to you, Ubangampan.
Thank you, Pisana. Now to today's news stories. Throughout Laos, the people may have been noticing some changes. For the past 3 years, your faithful government has issued for new roads to be built. These roadways provide for new trade and communication within our country. However, there is much more traffic due to the new roadways being constructed. The traffic jams are a Western problem that are emerging in our country. Not to fear, this proves that we are heightening our position on the international stage. Seoson predicts that within the decade, our nation will be comparable to that of China, India, and the United States. Some landmarks have been torn down, but this is for the evolution of our entire nation. Although, not to fear, many landmarks have still survived. The concrete triumphal arch in our capital still stands tall and proud. Let's transfer into the royal city of Mekong to talk to the people about these traffic jams.
Thank you, Obalampan. I'm currently stationed in Mekong, and behind me is what used to be the riverbank. Today, you can see a beautiful park that has been constructed by the government. Although the natural riverbank was torn apart, this park is in the best interest of the people. Here with me, I have a Laotian citizen, Boonmi. Good morning, Boonmi.
Sabaji!
Could you tell me a little bit about this park we are standing in?
Well, my home used to be on the riverbank, and I would fish for a living. The fish here are very tender. When the government came in to start construction, I was very doubtful. I didn't want them to rip apart my homeland. The park took about 6 months to build, and during that time, there were always construction noises, which tended to disturb my children's sleep.
So you didn't want the park at first? Do you feel differently about it now after it has been finished?
I love the new park. It's a great place to go on runs and walks, although there's very little grass yet. It is so refreshing to know that our government has truly cared about its people. The riverbank is still on the side of the park as well, so I can run my fish business. Overall, I think it was worth it to get rid of the natural mud and replace it with this beautiful park.
Thank you very much for that insight, Boomy. This is Fasana reporting live from Mekong. This is Laos Real-Time News, and we'll be right back after this short interruption.
Attention people of Laos. Have you ever bled before in your life? Does your blood ever seem to be unregulated? Well then, you absolutely need the blood system regulator. This drug will help you to maintain a blood balance in your life. It will keep you healthy and happy. In addition, it could expand your lifespan by 3 years. Imagine how awesome you would be if you lived until age 63. Wow, an old Laotian is a good Laotian.
Thank you for that lovely word from our government sponsors. Our government is about that communist lifestyle. On a more serious note, there is word from the government that we have received confirmation on the Xayaburi Dam in Mekong. Opposition from surrounding countries such as China and Vietnam is irrelevant considering the fact that the dam is necessary in order to stimulate economic growth. In addition, the dam will be beneficial for sediment flow and water irrigation. The dam will span along the Mekong River from the city of Mekong into Vietnam. The concerns voiced from our neighbors, Vietnam and Cambodia, have to do with the close proximity of the dam to their state borders. It blocks the waterways into Vietnam and Cambodia, directly altering their water supply. However, this will provide our country with more water and hydropower, essentially building us up into a position of power. Let's transfer to our news correspondent stationed in the proposed location of the dam.
Thank you, Obalampan. I am here along the Mekong River once again, where the government would like the Xayaburi River dam to be constructed. As you can see, behind me is the Mekong River, where the water flow would be directed east into our land. The construction started over a year ago, but halted for 18 months when concerns in the U.S., Vietnam, and Cambodia were raised. Just hours ago, the government confirmed for continuing the construction. It will resume within the next 48 hours. Here with me, I have a Laotian citizen who has lived along the river for her entire life.
Sabaidi Fasanan.
Sabaidi, could you tell me a bit about your life before the dam's construction began?
Well, yes, I am agricultural farmer. My entire life I have lived off the land. My plot of land is 5 away from the river, so the land is quite fertile. I farm mostly green vegetables and sweet potatoes. My potatoes are the best for miles around, and they sell very well at the market. I have many memories by the river. The only downside is that I must walk 10 miles each day to get fresh water for my family. This proves difficult as I am aging and I have no sons who can take up this work for me.
It's terrible. Okay, I see. And when and how did you first hear about the dam, and what was your initial reaction to it?
I heard about the dam from your real-time news station, actually. I was very excited at the prospect of having a water irrigation system running by my farm. That way, my journey every day will be eliminated. It will really help my business and hopefully improve my life quality in the future. I can't understand why anyone would object to it. I'm so glad that construction is finally started again, and the Zayaburi Dam will be completed shortly.
That is very exciting for you. Do you think the dam will be as beneficial for other citizens of Laos?
Yes, I very much do. Many citizens are also agricultural farmers, and it will tremendously help their lives as well. Overall, I think similar to what our great leader has in mind, this dam will benefit the Laotian economy. With more water irrigation and hydropower, farming will be easier and more efficient. Overall, I very much approve of the dam, and I think I speak on behalf of the majority of Laos. The government is wonderful for building such a great new resource for us.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This fantastic new dam will be well underway in the next couple of hours, thanks to the proactive and terrific government. I'm Fasana, reporting live from the Mekong River. Thank you, and have a good night.
Thank you, Fasana. What a compelling report. New and exciting changes wait in the future of our own little nation of Laos. It is no secret that Laos is a developing country that has international power on its agenda. Economic growth has been a top priority for our brilliant leader, Chumali Saiswani. Saiswani has been working to strengthen the middle class in order to improve conditions throughout Laos. Laos is projected to join the World Trade Organization by the end of 2012. This will introduce Laos to the world stage. The new and improved westernized approach to trade, transportation, and employment has greatly affected Laos. For instance, GDP per capita in the Lao People's Democratic Republic has risen from $300 in 2001 to $1,200 in 2011, a notable increase. However, growth does not stop here. The government aims to increase the average annual income to $1,700 a year per family. These are all displays of the wonderful work the government is doing to provide for its citizens. On a side note, shout out to the birthday girl, communist enthusiast Taylor Swift. Thanks for representing the workers of the world with your music. To support our girl, buy her new album, Red. Well, there you have it. Have a nice evening, and thanks for watching.